imagine you are about to deliver your speech that you have prepared almost a month. You step forward, full of energy, but then the introduction before your speech is too long, confusing, or unrelated. How would that make you feel? Guilty? Frustrated? Or maybe disappointed? That feelings remind us why speaker introduction is matter. Hello, speech crafter, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow Toastmaster. So today, let's talk about how thoughtful speaker introduction can set speaker up for the success. So when an audience, or maybe we, when want to join the meeting, sometimes our mind still everywhere. Maybe our mind still thinking about our job, our family, or maybe still connected with mobile phone. Or the worst, maybe we just live and we have no time to prepare everything. So this is why an introduction of speaker is really matter. And now let me share my screen, how the introduction a speaker. Introducing a speaker is just like a speech. It has three parts. The first one is opening, the second one is body, and the last one is conclusion. So what is actually the goal of the opening? The goal of the opening is to grab attention of audience. And the body, we can explain why this topic is important and why this speaker is credible. And the last one is conclusion. Smoothly hand the stage to the speaker. And now how we can make an effective introducing a speaker. As I mentioned before, we have opening, body, and conclusion. In the opening, we can use short personal story. Of course, the personal story is not too long. Maybe 60 seconds or less is ideal. Maybe the example we can use. A few months ago, I listened to a speaker who made me forget my phone, my worries, even my times. I was fully focused. So tonight, we will hear from someone who can do the same. So this is the example how we use short personal story or maybe our experience. The second one, we can use fact or statistic. Maybe we can say, did you know that most people are more afraid of public speaking than of death? Yet tonight our speaker chose to stand here and share a message that really matters. So this is the example how we use fact or statistic. Or maybe we can use quote. I think almost all of us know the quote. And we can use common problems that faces by our audience, or maybe we can use like humor. The second one in the body, we can explain the main idea why it matters and why the speaker is credible. In this section, we can say like, tonight our speaker will talk about communication. So this topic is very important because we know that communication we use almost every day. Our speaker has strong experiences in this area and has practiced this skill through speaking, teaching, and public speaking. So this is the body that we can use in introducing a speaker. And the last one, in conclusion, we can summarize the key idea briefly, create a smooth transition, and hand the stage over to the speaker. And this is the example how we can make the effective introducing a speaker. So this example, I hope you can understand or it's clear for you all. This is for the opening. Did you know that most people are more afraid of public speaking than of death? Yet tonight our speaker chose to stand here and share a message that matters. So this is short opening. I pick from a surprising fact. So it can hook the speaker to the audience, move the audience attention from their business. Maybe they just like I mentioned before, busy with their mobile phone or their family. Then we can try to bring them to the opening. And the second one, in the body, we can say tonight our speaker will talk about communication. In this sentence, I make it black. This is respect spotlight. So the spotlight is for our speaker. So we can say that our speaker is a very important to listen to, or we can say that this sentence get the audience attention and the moment to show respect and focus to the speaker. The second one, this topic is important because we use communication every day at school and at work. We mention the topic and why this topic is important because we use our communication every day at school and at work. Our speaker has strong experience in this area and has practiced this skill through teaching and public speaking. This is credibility. How we show the credibility of the speaker, that our speaker has strong experience in this area and has practiced this skill. So this is the credibility. And the last one, we are about to learn why communication is so important. So this is the conclusion. We try to summarize the key idea. And then now let's focus our attention on our speaker. So this is a smooth transition from the speaker to the speech of the speaker. And then the last one is, please welcome our speaker, Toastmaster Gayatri. So this is inviting our audience to focus on the speaker and calling the speaker the name last. So I hope this example is clear for you to know how to make an effective introducing a speaker. And now we talk about in Toastmaster itself and outside Toastmaster. In Toastmaster, we use a pathway. As we know that in Toastmaster, we have many pathway like a motivational strategy or presentation mastery. So in this introducing a speaker, we include speaker path and then level and what feedback that the speaker want to take. And then outside Toastmaster, sometimes we just think that introducing a speaker is just reading a biography, but reading long biography sometimes often lose the audience interest. So a good introduction outside Toastmaster still follows the same idea as in Toastmaster. Connect with the audience first, then talk about the speaker. So this is what we should remind about introducing a speaker. And this is the practical tips how we can make effective introducing a speaker. We can use STARN, short. So keep introduction short, 60 seconds or less is ideal. And then mention the topic, but do not reveal the speech content. And then authority or credibility, establish the speaker authority clearly and briefly. Respect the spotlight. The spotlight is for the speaker. And the last is always say the speaker's name and speech title clearly. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting.